Mr. Edit Man presents. Have any of you won a lifetime supply of anything? When I was a kid I won a contest at a local ice cream shop where you guess the number of jelly beans in a jar and won a lifetime supply of free milkshakes. Unfortunately the place went out of business a few months later. My dad won a lifetime membership to the Holiday Health Spa. It went out of business a few years later. Now he weighs 300+ pounds and blames it on that. A friend of mine won a lifetime supply of Smarties from a distributor. The delivery was a 120-pound case of Smarties. He's a professional film editor, so he spends a lot of time at his computer. He also is often too lazy to cook proper meals, as we all are sometimes. He put the 120-pound case of Smarties next to his desk, and then proceeded to consume all of it in a matter of weeks. I got a lifetime supply of Warheads about 11 years ago. For whatever reason they had a competition at Walmart where the person to make the best sour face got a year supply. They picked me because my face is so red it looks like he's hurting himself. They shipped an entire box with hundreds and hundreds of Warheads every month. The first month was amazing. Second month was pretty awesome. You can bet by the 12th I hated them, and to this day I probably still have a few rotting around my room and in the cupboards. I work at Pizza Orgasmica in San Francisco. The very first customers the first day it opened are now welcome to free pizza whenever they want for the rest of their lives. They only come in on Friday though. A friend of mine won a lifetime supply of juicy fruit gum when she was 12 years old. She told me that she was absolutely in love with juicy fruit at the time. Her mom entered her in this random contest as a joke. One day, without any notice, Ups showed up at her door with about 15 huge boxes. She was so confused. So they open up the boxes and there it was. A couple thousand packs of gum. The company never sent her a letter or any piece of acknowledgement that she won. Just a ton of gum. Today, about 12 years later, the sight of juicy fruit makes her sick. I won a lifetime supply of Pop-Tarts when I was about younger. They sent a big box with around 30 of the normal shelf boxes in it every 3 months for about 3 years, and then started dwindling off to eventually not sending any. I could never get into contact with someone to do anything about it either, so I just let it go. Hell, I feasted like a king on Pop-Tarts for years as a kid. No BS about it either. I did not even realize I had one until I received the first huge box. I even hid the boxes from my parents and sister for a while because I did not want to share, but that did not last long. You can only do so much as a kid to hide dozens of boxes when you do not take out the trash, and they eventually started finding full boxes of Pop-Tarts everywhere and had come to the conclusion that I was stealing them for fun. I won a lifetime supply of M&T Dew at MLG Dallas 2006. It was like only a month's worth though. They had a truck pull up to my mom's house. I opened the garage and they brought in like $5 worth. That's why I needed 4 root canals in 2007. Edit. Had to run some errands. So many questions. No, I do not play any games. I won the M&T Dew from a after party at the Crown Hotel Plaza. They had like a pros vs Joes kind of thing going on. Even met other non-Halo players like SSB Ken. They had random giveaways, lots of first generation Zunes were given out, and some other prizes I cannot remember. A guy I used to work with was missing all of his front teeth. I was positive he was a meth head. First words out of his mouth. Dude, I do not do meth. I used to like Mountain Dew a lot. Still to this day, I'm not sure how he knew exactly what I was thinking. I guess everyone thought that. I won a lifetime supply of Sour Patch straws on a kid's radio show. It was a pretty big box, but it did not even make it to my adulthood, much less my whole life. I won a year's supply of Doritos during their contest to name the new flavor a few years ago. I submitted year adopted and won a random drawing, but they did not use the name. Wusses. I was given 104 coupons for Doritos. Since they figured people eat 2 of the big bags of Doritos a week, I kept about 20 coupons and gave the rest away to homeless people. By the end of the year I still had coupons left and bought a bunch of bags to donate to a school party. I won a lifetime supply of Capri Sun when I was 10 or so because we bought a box that was fermented several months before the expiration date, and I drank the first one when I had a cold. I could not really taste the alcohol. It tasted a little funny, but I had no clue what alcohol tasted like at that age. But I started slurring and got sick. When my mom called them threatening to sue, they offered the lifetime supply and promised to find out how it happened. She was more angry and wanting someone to chat than litigious, so we accepted. I won an Airheads contest for guessing the correct flavor and won a treasure chest, literally, of Airheads, as well as a lifetime supply of Airheads. A box of about 130 or so gets shipped to my house once a month for free. I got tired of them after a while, so I started selling them, and now I make about $100 a month selling these bad boys. Good comfort candy. If you're sad I am HO. Edit. No. People, I cannot ship any. Sorry, it voids my contract I signed. But I can sell them to other people. You just have to come to me. For anyone wondering, the flavor was pomegranate, orange and watermelon mixed together. And before you ask, no, I do not know how in the duck I guessed it. I was lucky, I guess. My buddy does not want to make an account, so I'm posting this for him. When he was 16, he won a lifetime supply of Manmees. He found one of the packs with a white Manmees. The contest was to win $1 million. He gave it to his mom and had her send it in since he was not 18. She did not believe he had won $1 million, so she procrastinated sending it in. After she eventually did, they got a letter stating that they had not gotten the wrapper sent in on time. So no $1 million, but they were gonna get a lifetime supply of Manmees. In the letter was a redemption card he could send in and get 52 coupons for 1 pack of free Manmees each, plus a redemption card for the next year. He did this for 5 or 6 years until he lost the redemption card. The first year he got all of the Manmees and ate them himself. After that, as soon as he got them, he would usually trade all 52 coupons for a quarter bag of weed. As you can imagine, he really wished he had gotten the $1 million. I won a local contest at this coffee shop in town. I now technically have a lifetime supply of free coffee. I already was a regular there before, so everyone already knew me. Now I just get 1 free cup a day. Almost all the employees know who I am when I walk in and ask if I would like free coffee. I always buy like a coffee cake and give them a good tip though. My parents won a win for life. They get a $1,000 each week. A little less than that because of taxes. I once won a year supply of Buffalo Wild Wings for sitting outside all night before the grand opening. The first so many people go wings for a year. After getting my voucher, it turns out that I get a coupon book that allows me to get 6 free wings per week. Who the hell only eats 6 wings when they go to Buffalo Wild Wings? Oh. The Chick-fil-A next to my school was giving away free chicken sandwiches for life for the first 5 people to walk in the door for their grand opening. The promotion was cancelled 2 days prior to the store opening due to homeless people fighting for spots in line. Back in the late 70s, I won a contest put on by the model company Revell where I got a lifetime supply of plastic airplane, car and ship models. Well, a couple of weeks after I received the letter, a delivery truck pulls up to my home and drops off 3 pallets of models. Each pallet was wrapped in plastic, and in my memory from being 12, they were 6 feet tall. It's a good thing we had a garage, as that is where the pallets were stored. After picking out a dozen or so that I wanted to keep, my dad worked out a deal with a local hobby store to buy back the bulk of them. I do not remember how much money I got out of the deal, but ended up with a stack of US saving bonds that I used when I got older as part of my down payment for my first car. Update. Yes, Dad is an awesome man. Still alive and very healthy, and still looks out for me, even though I'm on my own, and in my 40s now. Not a supply exactly, but I won lifetime free entry pass for a mini golf club in Myrtle Beach by making a near impossible shot for me in their final special round. Still consider it the biggest achievement of my life. I specifically remember reading the fine print of a Papa John's lifetime pizzas contest. It said maximum 1 pizza a week, maximum 30 something times a year, for 25 years. I remember because I was like, hey, that's not a lifetime supply. I have never won anything like this, but when I was a child my mom found Sam's Club type store that had all their pop ices, those frozen popsicle in a tube things, on sale. Each box was for sale for $0.10 I think, and she literally bought every one and filled them in even with the pop ices. So, for about 10 years, maybe longer, we ate our way through about 5,000 plus pop ices. I hate them to this day. My dad won a lifetime supply of Subway sandwiches. By one I mean that the owner of a Subway hit him with her car while he was walking through the parking lot and he did not sue. Edit. She owns 2 stores, so he just walks into either and gets himself a free sandwich. All of the employees know him. Also, throw some sandwich money Japan's way, yo. The guys at my local Subway give me free meatballs for my dog. He has cancer, lymphoma, when he's feeling sick. The meatballs are the only thing he'll eat. And I put his chemo pills in them. The meatballs are a real godsend because it's the only way I can give him his meds without force feeding him, which freaks him out. The Subway guys noticed I kept coming in for the same weird order every night. Just a bowl of meatballs. When I told them the story, they insisted on not charging me for it. So I guess my dog won a lifetime supply. Unfortunately, that will probably only be a couple more months. This ISN not quite the same, but I know a lady that was on Jeopardy. She came in second. Well, you know, at the end of the show, where the guy says some of our contestants receive ... and then he rattles off stuff like rice-a-roni and shampoo and soap. They do not just give you one bottle or box. They give you cases of the stuff. She bought a lawn shed to hold all the crap she got from coming in second. My grandmother did not win this. Paresi. But her father bought her a lifetime subscription to National Geographic when she was a child. She still receives it. I inherit all her old issues. She brings them to me when she's done with them. I have a collection that dates back to 1924. I recycled many of the more common ones from part of the 1940s 2000s, but kept the oldest ones. I guess this is a little off topic. I once worked for a judge who many years ago purchased a lifetime membership at a small gym near his house. Over the course of the next 20 years, the gym changed owners about 5 times. Each successive owner tried to cancel his lifetime membership, and each time the judge sued and won. Lifetime membership apparently means lifetime membership. At least in Iowa. You have made it until the end of this video. Now listen here, and listen here closely. Like and subscribe for more curated content from Mr. Reddit Man. Thanks for watching.